What's up? Welcome into your Buckeye Rush Hour for a Wednesday, the hump day, October 4th, 2023. How's everybody doing out there? Getting ready, getting geared up for another week of Buckeye football. It's good to have it back. We missed you, Buckeye football. All right, we're talking recruiting from all different angles, top to bottom. We're kind of leaking into the 25 class here. Definitely going to talk about some flips on the 24 side. Some late offers that have gone out in the 24 class, guys doing some covert work in the shadows and stuff. So good stuff all the way around. And I got an updated list for the Penn State game. Maryland game. We can get into Penn State. It's just half of the list is not complete, So anyways, looking at, just want to double check my list here for Maryland. Yeah. Okay. So we got 2024 guys, 2025 guys, some commits and stuff. So, all right, let's do this. So let's get into D lineman. This is for you, Billy. Shout out, Billy. Always has an eye for the D line. Defensive lineman Amaris Williams. He's currently committed to Florida. Things not going well in Gainesville. I drove by on I-75. Was that Sunday? Nothing but smoke and flames. Dumpsters rolling down the highway. Not a good look in Gainesville. Anyways, so he's a strong side DN, would play the same position as JT. And he's about JT's size, a little bit shorter, but he's 6'3", 270. He says he's 265, whatever. He's from Clinton, North Carolina. He's a 4-star, a 9.344 composite. Nationally, he's ranked number 157, number 21 defensive lineman in the class, and number 4 player in the state of North Carolina. So in 5 games his senior year, he has racked up 19 tackles, 12 TFLs, 4 sacks, a fumble recovery, and a forced fumble. So this guy's putting up numbers all the way around. He's been committed to Florida since mid-June, and might be looking for a way out or an alternative. So most likely a visit for the Penn State game seems to make the most sense. That is October 21st. So a couple of weeks from this Saturday. That would be ideal for the Buckeyes. And we've got a ton of guys coming in, current commits and guys that might be on flip watch as well. So we'll see what we can do there. Tomorrow's episode of the Daily Blitz, I go a little bit more in depth on Amaris Williams and talk about his recruitment and stuff like that. Let's talk this visit list for the Maryland game. So this is what I got. 2024 Buckeye commit, Indiana wide receiver Mylan Graham. 2024 Georgia defensive lineman, 5-star Edric Houston. Mylan Graham's a 5-star as well. Buckeye commit as well. 2024 Virginia defensive lineman, one of our last commits, Eric Mensah. I believe he's a 3-star. He's obviously a current commit. Then you got 2024 Florida defensive back. He's from Fort Myers, Leroy Roker. Not sure if he's related to Al Roker, but we'll take all the help we can get. Anyways, at least he can keep us up to date on the weather, maybe. So I'm going to get into him in the Daily Blitz tomorrow morning as well. Probably a safety. And then we got 2024 New Jersey defensive back safety Jalen McClain, current Buckeye commit. Continuing with the 2025 guys coming in, Tavian St. Clair, you can basically just write in Sharpie every home game, Tavian St. Clair will be there. Then you got 2025 Michigan running back Noah Sanders, 2025 Michigan O-lineman Avery Gatch. Open your Gatch. 2025 Indiana. We haven't started recruiting the country of India yet, have we? Anyway, Indiana defensive back Mark Zachary, and then 2025 Maryland defensive back Blake Woodby. I go in depth on him in tomorrow's show too, but we can talk about him today. 2025 Ohio defensive back Dwayne Galloway also. And we have one 2026 Pennsylvania running back, Deontay Sheffy. So that's what we got right now for the Maryland game. Let's talk about Leroy Roker for a sec. This is an official visit he's coming in town for, so big deal, right? He's a 3-star from Bishop Verrat in Fort Myers, 6'1", 170. So we'll see what we got there. I believe he is an Iowa commit. Let me double check that. Pretty sure, yes. Now, check this out. So Buckeyes offered recently, he's going to visit this Saturday, current Iowa commit, and Old Dominion and South Dakota have also offered. Then today, guess who jumps in the mix? Miami. Yes, the U. You can always depend on them to jump on somebody else's coattails. I don't even know if they even have a recruiting staff. I think they just offer people that other big schools offer. So anyways, we'll see how that goes. I'm sure the visit will go amazing. And maybe we'll look at a flip candidate. I will say Iowa does, I mean, you guys are probably aware, Iowa does recruit the defense, especially safeties, really well. So maybe there's something to this one. Avery Gatch, the Michigan O lineman that's going to be there this weekend. He's 6'5", 275. He's a 4-star. He attended a camp in June in Columbus. And, I got Cage Payne also coming. He's an Ohio offensive lineman, 3-star, 6'3", 280 from Kings Mills, which is basically Kings Island. Just kidding. Down by Cincinnati. And I got another guy. This one is going to blow your freaking mind. We have to take this guy. I don't care what he does. His name's Michael Scott. If we can't get Michael Scott to Columbus, I'm going to be very sad. He's a Pennsylvania wide receiver, 2025 class, 5'10", 155. He's laser timed a 4.44 40, and also runs track. His best time is a 10.600. Yes, please. I'll take that. And long jump 22.9. Yeah. Not that you need to long jump a lot on the football field, but track stud. But at 5'10", 155, kid's got to put on some serious weight, man, before he can even be considered. So Michael Scott of Dunder Mifflin, please come to Columbus. That's the list for the Maryland game. So let's talk some flips before I hop over to the chat. Real flip options. I mean, it's kind of getting ahead of ourselves on a couple of these, but why not? D lineman Amaris Williams, the current Florida commit, definitely is a flip watch. We'll see how his recruitment finishes up here. Nicholas Rodriguez, the linebacker from St. Thomas Aquinas, teammate of Jordan Lyle, the running back. He's currently committed to Missouri. He's on flip watch. I think you can pencil him in to the class because he took an unofficial, what was it, a couple of weeks ago, the weekend before the Notre Dame game. Yeah. Just him and his family came on an unofficial, so paid for that out of their own pocket. Then you got DB out of Cincinnati area, Teron Nichols. Buckeyes are looking at him for a possible free safety spot, maybe a nickel safety. He's currently committed to Kentucky. Then you got Leroy Roker, the guy we just talked about, currently committed to Iowa. And then Chance Robinson, the wide receiver, currently committed to Miami. He'll be up here as part of that big South Florida contingent with JoJo Trader, Jeremiah Smith, and Marquise Lightfoot for the Penn State game. So big deal there. So let's pop over to the chat, and then we're going to get into some of these upcoming commits and how they did last week in their high school games. Oh, there's nobody in here. What the hell's going on? That's what I get for putting the show out on Twitter. Nobody shows up. Billy, what's up? Good to see you. Go Bucks. Billy says, if we can flip Amaris and then Marquise, that would be a really good class. Yeah, definitely. Billy says Tavian's going to know the offense before he enrolls. Yeah, that's the goal, I think, and get some quality tutelage from Ryan Day and Corey Dennis. PC says definitely take the track athletes fast and a long jumper. Yes, please. Yes. PC says, yeah, unofficial visits out of their own pocket is a good sign. Billy says, I wonder if they're really out of pocket. Well, not for a 3-star. Those are definitely out of pocket. But 5 stars like Jeremiah Smith, Gene Smith said it in front of Congress a couple of weeks ago. The going rate to get a high-end recruit on your campus is $5,000. Now, it's against the rules, but yeah, $5,000 just to come to your city. So that's why you see Jeremiah Smith and others. He's not the only one here, but that's why you see Jeremiah Smith taking visits every weekend. Florida State, Florida, Miami, I do wonder, though, if he has to drive or if he can fly up to Tallahassee, because that's a fucking haul from Fort Lauderdale. Dude, that's like 5 hours. I would not want to do that. Maybe 6. I don't know. I never Googled it, but Tallahassee is up there and over. Like, it's not even that close to I-75 or the Turnpike or anything like that. Now, Gainesville, not quite as far, maybe a couple hours closer. Obviously, Miami is right in his backyard, but man, there is no way I'm driving 5 or 6 hours on a weekend, both ways. But yeah, Billy will visit for $27.50. That's a very specific number, Billy. You're going to have to pay for your own way, though. You can eat McDonald's the whole time you're there for $27. But all right, as people are trickling in, fashionably late, I'm sure. As you're coming in, oh, here we go. Now we're getting up into the double digits. I love it. Hey, as you're coming in the door, folks, stumbling through, don't forget to pound that like button. I'd really appreciate it. It's the thumbs up down there right below the video. And we are taking calls. Number has changed. The meeting ID number and the passcode has changed. Phone number is still the same, but just an FYI. Thanking technology once again. Is that what I was doing? Thanking him? No. All right, so let's talk about how some of the Buckeye commits performed this past weekend. Let's start with a quarterback. Sound like a pirate. 4-star. He should be a 5-star by now. And he will be after the season. Anyway, Langston Hughes, quarterback, Air Noland, got a win this Friday. Almost flawless. They beat Douglasville, Georgia, 64-0. Air Noland had a stat line. He went 11 of 12, 164 and 3 touchdowns. That's pretty efficient. And then you got 2025 4-star Bell Fountain quarterback, Tavian St. Clair. He had an explosive night on Friday. He had 321 all-purpose yards, 4 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, and he led his team to a 42-0 victory. Running backs, James Peoples still has not recorded a stat. He was expected to return from his injury last week. Still don't know what the injury is. San Antonio must be hard to get news out of. I don't know. It's like a communist country down there or something. I don't know. So anyways, hopefully we see James Peoples on the field this year. Seasons are kind of winding down already for most high schools. Then you got 4-star Fort Lauderdale, St. Thomas Aquinas running back Jordan Lyle. They beat Miramar on Friday, 38-6. He had 5 carries for 100 yards and 1 TD in the win. He also had 3 receptions for 25 yards, so getting it done all the way around. Pickerington North beat Galloway Westland 55-6 on Friday. I think Sam Williams-Dixon is going through some kind of transfer issue since he changed schools in the offseason. For some reason, they're holding him out. Like, I don't know what the deal is going on there, but again, the OHSAA looking out for the kids, doing what they do best. And they wonder why people bang on them every day. So hopefully SWD can get back on the field ASAP. All right, let's talk receivers. That's right. Sexy. 5-star receiver from Chaminade Prep. Jeremiah Smith, 5 catches, 84 yards, and 1 touchdown in a mundane performance for Jeremiah. They recorded the 35-27 win on Friday. Then you got the 5-star Mylan Graham. Did not dress for the game. He was injured his ankle the prior week. So taking it easy, which is fine. No reason to push it. Then you got the 4-star Christian Brothers receiver Jeremiah McClellan. They beat Nashville Lipscomb Academy and 49-21. He had 3 touchdowns in the win. Nice week. Then you got 4-star 2026 Cincinnati Withrow receiver Chris Henry Jr. 8 catches, 113 yards, 1 TD in their 56-0 win. Tight end, 4-star Chattanooga Baylor School tight end Max LeBlanc, 4 catches. They lost to crosstown rival McCallie. Cleveland Glenville, 4-star tight end Demarion Witten scored a touchdown in a 42-6 win on Friday. O-line, the 4-star tackle from New Palestine, Indiana, Ian Moore. They beat Shelbyville 49-7 on Friday. The O-line paved the way for 417 total yards of offense. They like to run the ball up there too, by the way. Then you got Lakewood St. Ed's, the Twins, Armstrong Twins. They beat St. Ignatius 42-7 on Saturday. Armstrong's led that O-line and paved the way for 4 rushing touchdowns. Those dudes are really growing into their own, man. I'm telling you, we're going to be impressed when they get on campus. 5-star, Chicago St. Ignatius D tackle Justin Scott. They beat Notre Dame, Niles, Illinois, Notre Dame, 28-14 on Friday. Defense had given up just 17.5 points in the last 2 games. Then you got the 5-star Buford, Georgia D lineman Edric Houston. They beat Sewanee 43-0 on Friday. That was Collins Hill High School in Sewanee. He did not record any stats. Maybe he was held out. Then you got the 3-star Stafford, Virginia Mountain View defensive lineman Eric Mensa. They beat Fredericksburg Riverbend on Friday. He had 3 tackles in that win. The linebackers, 4-star Big Walnut linebacker Garrett Stover had 9 tackles in a 49-7 win at Worthington Kilbourne. 4-star Lucas Lovejoy linebacker Peyton Pierce. They were on a bye week last week. Corners, let's talk corners. 4-star Springfield corner Aaron Scott Jr. They beat Springboro 28-9 on Friday. He had a pick, so they actually threw his direction. Good job. That's what happens. They won't do that ever again. 4-star Glenville corner Bryce West did not dress because of injury in their win 42-6. And then 4-star from Chandler, Arizona, Basha corner Miles Lockhart had 4 tackles and a PBU in a 31-13 win. And finishing up with the safety from West Orange, New Jersey, Seton Hall Prep, the 4-star Jalen McLean had 8 tackles in a 21-16 loss last weekend. So Get you all caught up on the goings on from last weekend. Billy, bringing the jokes. Love it. I hear the guy, Billy, you spelled it H-E-R-E. Fucking maniac. He says, I hear Mensa is really smart. Get it? Yes. PC says, what's the injury for Bryce West? I don't know the injury. Haven't heard anything. Sometimes it's just precautionary, especially in Ohio. They only got like 3 more weeks of games, and then the playoffs start. So I have to see what's happening here. Oh, Bryce. I don't care about Bryce Young. That guy's never going to play football. Yeah, I got nothing so far on Bryce West, but I'll keep digging around. I really wish I knew what was going on with James Peoples, the running back out of Texas. I mean, he has not played a game yet, so that's concerning to me. Billy says, I went to OSU. Don't make fun of my grandma. Sorry, Billy. Yeah. What else is happening this week? I think Friday we'll talk about the up and coming recruiting ball games coming up on this weekend. Let me do a quick search for James Peoples' injury here. See if anything comes up on this here bulletin board. No. I got nothing new. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, I hope they're just being precocious. But yeah, I like the efficiency that Air Noland is throwing with. I mean, you could say the same about St. Clair, honestly, but Air Noland, 11 of 12. I know it's not a lot of attempts, but 3 touchdowns. It's good. 64-0. I doubt he played the whole game. And then St. Clair, 4 passing, 1 rushing. Obviously he's the go-to guy on that team. He's going to carry them. I don't know what's going on with Sam Williams-Dixon and this transfer issue. That's really frustrating, man. Not just because he's an Ohio State commit, but like, seriously, I mean, the OHSAA just continues to get in its own way and focus on the least important shit. I doubt that there's any issue really here, Probably didn't dot his I's on the fucking transfer paper or something. What do you guys want to talk about? Hit me. Phone lines are open. Don't forget tomorrow's Daily Blitz. We're going to get deep into the Amaris Williams recruitment. Jeremiah Smith going to Miami this weekend. And Blake Woodby, this guy, I'm going to give you more details on him tomorrow, but taking his official this Saturday. He's from the DMV, Baltimore, 5'11" and 180. It's a high 4-star, a 9.6, 4.7, number 79 ranked player overall, number 9 corner in the 25 class. He is making his commitment on October 14th, so a week from this Saturday. So that tells you something, in my opinion. Originally, he was going to visit October 21st for the Penn State game, but they moved it up because of the Penn State game. And his other finalists are Oregon, Tennessee, Bama, and Clemson. So you got to wonder, or you got to think that him moving up that visit makes sense that he's a Buckeye, right? I don't know why you would move it up just for the hell of it for a Maryland game, Billy says, when are they releasing the 25 conference schedule? 2024 conference schedule? Oh yeah, they got to get back on that, don't they? They probably balled up that 2024 conference schedule, threw it away once Oregon and Washington joined. So yeah, I haven't heard any talk about that. I thought they were supposed to start doing that in October, like the October prior. So like right now, I think that has to be coming out soon. I hope so. Let's find out together. Wonder if they're going to do all those stupid protected rivalries and shit that was garbage. And these flex protect models plus whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure they got a guy holed up in a room doing that right now. They haven't let him out. They just put cigarettes and Mountain Dew under the door or something. Yeah, I'm not finding really anything new. Obviously, we're going divisionless next year. I'm just reading an article from the Detroit Free Press. New problems have emerged. Trying to schedule USC, UCLA. It's going to be difficult. And Washington, Oregon. So yeah, obviously, Tony Petitti, the Big Ten commissioner, is talking about this new scheduling system, the Flex Protect Plus, not the regular, and it's kind of a problem right now. Yeah, nothing really new there. They're just going to have to go back to the drawing board, I think. So, whatever. I'll let you know when I hear something on that. What else is happening in your world? Talk to me, Goose. Not much happening on the message boards other than negativity. Oh, YouTube decided to demonetize my channel, so that's nice. So I can't make any money off of my show anymore. Love that. So thanks, YouTube. Mostly because of the film breakdowns. That was the issue. So I can't really do the film breakdowns anymore. Sorry, guys. Oh, here's some news, breaking news. The NCAA just banned photo shoots on unofficial visits for recruits. Mark Pantoni will be happy about that. That was one of his big things he hated. So, just going to be selfies, guys. Sorry. Get a selfie stick or some shit. Get a disposable camera. All right, we got people rolling in the door. Hey, what's happening? We already talked about all the recruiting shit. Yeah, Billy, the film breakdowns were fun. That's why nobody's doing them, really. I mean, they're really hard to pull off without YouTube being ball busters. You got to do a lot of doctoring up with them and voiceovers and shit. So, hey, folks, those of you that just walked in the door, please hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. And if you want to bounce back in time, check out all the recruiting stuff we just talked about. So yeah, no more photo shoots. That'll save a lot of time on those visits, right? For the unofficials. So you spend all this money to travel here and stay overnight in a hotel and whatever else, pay for food, things like that, maybe a rental car. But no, sorry, we can't do the photo shoot. Don't know what to tell you. Sorry. Maryland score predictions, bring them on. I got a bunch of them. Here's what I got so far. I got Stephen Cherry, 48-20. Remember, we go total points. I got two guys that are at 68. Stephen Cherry and Odysseus, 44-24. Todd Doyle, 42-10. So it's a 52er. Buckeye 70-84 has 42-13. So that's a 55. Ray has 37-34. So that's 71. And then Johnny C has 42-17. So that's a total of 59. Haven't seen anything from you yet, Billy and PC. I can give you my score prediction, though, if you'd like. It is, I got me, Jeff, and Sean's right here. I got 37-17. I don't know if Maryland's going to score 17 now. I'm not feeling good about that. Anyways, I'll keep it. Then I got Sean at 38-24. He's expecting big points from Maryland. Jeff has 38-31. Wow, those guys are expecting, they're buying the Talia hype. Little Tua. All right, Billy, I got you. 38-17. 55ers. So that makes two people with 55. You and Buckeye 70-84. Hopefully he's lucky. He or she. Yeah, where are all the TBC ladies at? Haven't seen too many ladies in the chat for quite a while. Sue, Cassie, what's her name? Jenny McQuaid. I miss you, ladies. All right, Billy, got you locked in. Hey, everybody, you want to win a t-shirt? You got to get a final score in here before Saturday. We'll be doing the live show Friday, so if you want to think on it for 48 more hours, go ahead. But get your score prediction. We go by total points, so closest to the total of the final score for the Buckeye game gets a free t-shirt or hat. And I'm going to be adding some more long sleeve tees and some hoodies, sweatshirts, shit like that for you folks in the north. I'm down here in the south. I'm a soft ass. I have one long sleeve shirt that I wear once a year. That for that 1 week that it's a little chilly in Florida. All right, I got you, Drew Smith. Thank you. 42-3. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm leaning in that direction now. I'm feeling more at ease with the Buckeye defense against Talia. I think people are buying into a little too much of that Talia Maryland hype. Billy says, as soon as the ladies found I was in chat, they bailed. I have that effect. Thanks, Billy. So how many women did you kick out of the chat? Because if it's like more than two, I'm sorry, Billy, but you're going to have to leave. Still taking calls. If you guys want to call in, the number's scrolling above my head. Oh, I probably should update that in the description for the show. Edit. Yeah, sorry about that. What are you, some kind of dumbass? Just look above my head as the scroll comes by. I'll update the description in a second. We'll go for a few more minutes. Chat's kind of quiet. Zoom, where are you? It's good to have a weekend of Buckeye football coming back, that's for sure. Last weekend sucked. Meeting ID. Okay. Oh, sorry, 1 sec. I want to get this updated number in there. So now it's in the description of the show. New meeting ID and passcode. Thank you. Okay. Let's go back to the chat. Uh-oh, what happened? Where are you guys at? The chat disappeared. There we go. Now it's back. Billy says, I'll call Friday. All right. It's a date, Billy. A mandate. Now we got almost 30 people in here. How about a little thumbs up action for me? I appreciate it. If you are ready for Buckeye football to be back, hit the thumbs up, please. Thank you. What else? Something else I was going to mention. Oh, we got 8 weeks in a row of games, by the way. Yeah, we got this bye week out of the way early here at week 5. Now we're going full tilt, pedal to the metal, 8 weeks in a row to the championship, hopefully, to the Big Ten championship. Let's all right, let's take a quick poll. Do the Buckeyes make the Final Four, the college football playoffs this year? I thought I had prepared plenty of material for today, but apparently not. Do the Buckeyes make the Final Four? How are you feeling about the Buckeyes? If this defense continues to maintain and get better, I think we're going to be in good shape. Billy says, I want to see true silver bullets defense, a few sacks, a couple INTs, and Talia constantly harassed. Yep. Don't forget, Talia does have a bit of a fragility issue. He gets hurt easily, especially when sometimes he sits back in that pocket a little too long. He doesn't have a great pocket presence. You know, there's a guy screaming from the outside behind him on his blind side, and you know, he might take a helmet between the shoulder blades. So don't be surprised if Talia does not finish this game. Seriously, I'm not wishing harm on the guy. I'm just saying, we've seen it before, you know, not just against the Buckeyes, but against other teams. So I get it, you know. He likes to sit in the pocket, you know, wait for guys to get open. But against this Buckeye secondary, man, you're going to be waiting a long freaking time. I wonder what his time in the pocket is. I should look that up. Billy doesn't want to talk about playoffs. Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. All right, Billy, we want to talk about the playoffs. God damn it. Jesus. Where's time in the pocket for the QBs? Load it. PFF. I want to see how long, how Talia compares to the rest of the country. in his drop back time. Load it. God damn it. Billy says, ask me after the Penn State game about the playoffs. All right. All right, Billy. I'll wait. I think Texas is in. Does anybody disagree? Think Texas is the number 1 seed? They got to beat Oklahoma this week, right? I mean, they're favored. 6.5. I got to jump on that game, by the way. Throw some shekels down. Over under of 60. That could be a high scoring affair. I'm not buying Oklahoma yet. Played nobody. They had difficulty at Cincinnati. You know, Texas is legit. Beating Bama will help. Helps you for sure. Tick, 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 tick. This PFF page is not loading the time in the pocket. Seriously, dude, what did I do? What else is happening this weekend? I got my picks coming out on Saturday for the national games. I did like 6 games. Vatech, Florida State, Bama, Texas A&M at 3:30 CBS. That might be a good one. Everybody loves to jump on Jimbo's dick. Bama now is just a 1.5 point favorite at College Station. So that's gone down a point. That's interesting. You got Kentucky going to Georgia. Kentucky's got a strong running game. We'll see how that goes. Georgia's favored by 14.5 at home, of course. How about Michigan going to Minnesota? Think the boat rowers can put up a fight? Billy does not trust Quinn Ewers. Why is that, Billy? What's he ever done to you? Come to your school and then just to get kombucha money and then leave? It's okay. I respect him. It's a good quarterback. Beat Alabama in Alabama. Not too many people do that. And he threw for 350 and 3 touchdowns. I think Texas is definitely in the playoffs. I think you'll get your obligatory SEC team. Oh, and how about freaking ding dong Kirby Smart? All right, Billy. Billy watched him play a lot last year. I think they might have beat Bama last year if he stays in that game, honestly. Yours is good. Yours is good. You don't have to like the guy, but you do have to recognize the fact that he's a good quarterback, I think. And he's probably going to lead Texas, which is becoming a more well-rounded team. They got a running game. Defense is getting better. Those guys look good against Bama, man. And I think they're definitely a playoff team. But how about Kirby Smart saying that he believes all SEC teams should be ranked? What do you guys think of that? Why? Are you kidding me? And his reasoning is that most teams wouldn't want to play any of the SEC teams. Dude, I will take Ohio State against anybody in the SEC right now today. Fucking moron. I'll take Penn State against most of that conference. Actually, the entire conference. I would take Penn State on a neutral field. Bring it. These guys love propping up the SEC. That's why you see these Kentucky fans at the end of the year chanting SEC when Georgia wins the national championship. or Tennessee fans or Ole Miss fans. They just prop up that fucking conference, man. It makes me sick. Okay, here we go. I got the time in the pocket. If you got the time, I got the pocket. Ooh, that sounds dirty. Oh, here we go. Okay. Not seeing Talia. Here he is. 2.7 seconds. That's 364th in the country. Probably should have done some minimum dropbacks. Let's do 20%. Back 1 second. Okay. Talia ranks 141st if you go by about 40 dropbacks. So 2.7 seconds. I like that. That sounds good. Kyle McCord, 2.68. So not a big difference there. Billy says, ain't no Michigan fan chanting for us when we win the Natty. Nope. I don't think anybody in the entire Big Ten chants for us. Nope. I've never seen a Big Ten chant. Ever. And never will. I wasn't chanting for Michigan when they won. Oh, they didn't win a playoff game, did they? Ah, rats. Foiled again. Sorry, Harbaugh. Give me a chance. Maybe I'll chant Big Ten for you. Probably not. But hey, folks, appreciate everybody joining us. We're going to go for a few more minutes. Got time for one call, probably. We're going to go to about 5:30-ish. Please hop in the chat, the comments. Give me your score prediction for the Maryland game, and you could possibly win yourself a T-shirt from the BuckeyeCast.com. You might want to pop over there and start scoping out a beauty. And hit the like button. That's the least you could possibly do. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. And hey, if you subscribe, that's free too. And it helps other people find the show, find me, find Billy. Billy needs to be found, don't you, Billy? PC, where's PC? PC would like to be found, I'm sure. I could just come on here and start talking about Taylor Swift. How did that cross over into sports? Jesus. Why does Taylor Swift have to be on my sports podcasts that I'm listening to? Fucking stupid. Jesus. Don't send your Swifties after me. Just giving my opinion. My nieces love her too, of course. What else? What do you want to? What's happening? Any thoughts on Kirby and the SEC? Any thoughts on the Maryland game this week? Does Talia finish the game? That's a big question. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he gets killed. Not killed, but injured. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Who wants to chant SEC for me? SEC, you know me. We just talked about a ton of recruiting stuff. If you want to rewind, most people I know like to go back and listen to the show later on. I know not everybody's available when it's live. We'll be back Friday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully we get some callers. Billy says he's going to call, so there's that. Maybe I'll get Sean in here on Friday. His son's high school team has got like 3 games left, so I'm not sure where they're playing. Yeah, Billy, that's a good point. His brother, talking about Talia, his brother is a bit injury prone too, right? Are you guys shocked that CJ Stroud is better in the NFL than Bryce Young? Who saw that coming? Me. I did. The 6'3" guy somehow is a better quarterback than the 5'9" guy. Explain that. I don't know. Water. Hit the like button, please. Thank you. I'm gonna have to start writing more material, guys. Any other games jump out at you this weekend? Kentucky, Georgia. You know, I was going to check on that running game of Kentucky. The matchup predictor has Georgia at 86.2, but Georgia is running the ball 170 yards per game on average. And that's UK. I'm sorry, that's Kentucky. Georgia has given up 113 on average, but Auburn put up some yards on them on the ground last week. They went for like 150 in the first half against Georgia. What else is here? Oh, Notre Dame has another night game, 3 in a row at Louisville. First time Louisville and Kentucky have been 5-0 ever, which nobody gives a shit about. How's this Notre Dame game look? I didn't even do the score for this. Oh, yeah, I did. That's right. Notre Dame, 70.6% on the matchup predictor. Louisville gives up some yards. Wow. You got Georgia Tech at Miami. Pac-12 after dark has Oregon State at Cal, Arizona at USC. Jeez. USC's defense. Is that pathetic or what, man? How long is Lincoln Riley going to trot out the same goddamn team? He's been doing it for like 10 years. Same team. Makes the quarterback who just scrambles around and whips the ball around, makes him a Heisman contender because, you know, the quarterback just runs around. Then a defense that never puts away a game. You are always playing 4 quarters with an Alex Grinch defense. This is just another iteration of a Lincoln Riley team, even at Oklahoma. Excellent offense, good receivers. Defense just is allergic to tackling. Don't get it. Don't freaking get it, man. But anyway, appreciate everybody popping in today. Thank you for joining me, Billy. Thank you for the chats, all the messages. You're the best, Billy. Winding down another lovely Wednesday show. Got no callers. So, all right, boys and ladies. Don't forget the ladies. I'm going to bounce out of here. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you and everybody else. Please hit the like. Greatly appreciate it. And if you subscribe, that will put a smile on my face. And who doesn't want me to smile, right? All right. I'm going to get out of here. Talk to you guys later. Go Bucks.